Dcryptofan, what's going on, beautiful people? What's going on? We got big news. Coinbase is giving loans against XRP, ADA, and Dogecoin. You can get up to $100,000 loan. This is a game changer. What's going on, beautiful people? Coinbase is giving loans up to $100,000 against your XRP, your ADA, and your Dogecoin. And y'all think y'all think crypto's going somewhere. All right. Y'all think crypto's going somewhere. If you guys don't know what XRP, you know XRP does cross-border payments, transfers. ADA, smart contract security. Doge is a meme coin. They're saying they're going to give loans up to $100,000. And they say they'll do up to 49%, but up to 100 grand. So let's say you have XRP. All right. So let's say you have XRP and you have, let's say, $200,000. You can get 49% of that. So you can get yourself whatever. Would that be 999,000? That's what you could get. Now here's the thing: if your XRP falls, they'll start liquidating and you'll start paying back that loan. But yes, so now what this would do. So what this would do now, this will allow you to hold your XRP and don't have to sell your XRP or sell your ADA or sell your Doge. They do up to 100,000. Yeah. And I know for now when it goes to Bitcoin, they give you a little bit more. I think Ethereum they do 1 million. I think Ethereum they do 1 million, and Bitcoin Coinbase gives you up to I think 5 million. But yeah, but now you have XRP, ADA. So basically, folks, if you have, let's say you have whatever you have in Coinbase, you could basically, if you have ADA and have XRP and Doge, they'll give you a loan up to 49%. That's basically what it is. 49%, whatever you have. James Davidson, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Crypto Gang Gang? We got everybody coming in the building. What's going on? What's going on? You hear this news? Hey, James Davidson, do you hear this? Coinbase is giving loans up to $100,000 on XRP, ADA, and Dogecoin. I don't know how Doge always gets in the building. I'll tell you right now, for the life of me, I don't know how Doge always gets in the building, man. Doge is always in the building. I don't know how. But Doge makes it in there, man. But this is let you know. So basically now, what this would do, you wouldn't have to sell your XRP. You wouldn't have to sell your ADA. You wouldn't have to sell your Doge. And what this also does, it makes people don't sell and hold longer. So you can borrow up to 49% of your holdings. Okay? This is huge news. So let me get into this article. You can find this article on crypto.com. Okay? Just so you know, I want you guys thinking that I'm the one that brings this news. I'm the one that makes this stuff up. Actually, there's like 3 articles. You can go on crypto. I'm sorry, on Coinbase, Coin Market. Man, what am I talking about? CoinMarketCap.com. To my coinpace.com. So go to coinmarketcap.com and you'll see it right there. You'll see it in the news section. You'll be able to see that, man. Omar Ali says, when's crypto going up? When we start getting some liquidity, man. Until we get some money, it's not going nowhere. For certain coins, right now for XRP, we waiting for them to use it at scale. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is right now. We waiting for liquidity to come in. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. It's not going to stop moving. They're talking about we got first got to get past the Clarity Act. You know, they're talking about pushing that to April. But Brad Garlinghouse, and also he said there's an 80% chance of it passing. Some other analysts, Bloomberg, I think, said it's up to 90% chance of it passing in April. So that's a thing. Hey, Julia, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Uncle Flacco said margin calls going to hit them loans. Got to be careful. That's exactly what it is. That's Uncle Flacco basically said what it is. So basically what he's saying is so What happens is when you take these loans, so when you take these loans on against your XRP and your ADA and your Doge, what happens is they start liquidating. So what happens is the liquidation starts at 60.25%. So that's 62.5%. That means that so basically, let's say you have 100 grand. Once it starts dropping down to 78,000, you have like a 21%, 22% margin, or it's gonna start liquidating. They're gonna start selling your XRP. That's what Uncle Flacco is talking about right there. So just understand that part right there. It's not. You think it's just free money like that now. So when that volatility goes up and down, you have that 21% window. So what people usually do, or what people would do, they would take a smaller percentage. Instead of doing 49%, they'll take a 30%. You're saying 25% to give themselves a huge amount of room. But imagine if there's a super crazy dip. That volatility in crypto is a little different. You know what I'm saying? Now it'd be different if you know, if you got XRP now, and XRP is let's say XRP now is at, I'm just throwing a number out there, okay? Let's say XRP is at $100. The chances if you pull out a certain amount of money, and the chance of it falling to a certain amount is not there. But that 49%, I don't know. That's very dangerous, because think about it, right? If you would have took a loan at $3.66, and then you remember it dropped the other day to $1, you would have been liquidated a long time ago. You would have been liquidated a long time ago on that loan. But that's exactly what it is. But so that's what Uncle Flacco's talking about when he's saying that. Just wanted to go in there. Yeah. So yes, that's what it is. So just when he's bringing that part is, there's a yin and there's a yang now. There's a yin and there's a yang. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. So check this out. What's it? David Jackson said, I'm praying for the first 5 people to message me. God did. Stay safe. Okay. All righty. All righty. Let's get back to this, man. Vintage Black, what's going on? Wonder where Jake said. Julia said, what the hell? Anyway, let's get into this, man. Coinbase just changed the game. XRP ADA holders, check this out. Liquidity has come long posed a challenge for crypto investors. Traditional unlocked cash requiring selling digital cash assets, forcing holders to either incur taxable events, lose exposure to tokens that are expected to appreciate. For many limitations, man, let's get straight into it, man. I don't want to talk about it. Let's get straight into this. Coinbase crypto-backed lending system empowers users to convert dormant holdings into action capital. Borrowers can fund personal or business need engagement to strategic trading, diversity investment without liquidating their positions. You hear what they just said? All right. This is what they're talking about. Borrowing against your coins. Wait 1 second here. Wait a second here. This let me tell you, it just, the point I'm trying, and I'm not telling y'all to go do this. The point I'm trying to tell you is that XRP is a real asset. Tammy Lynn, what's going on? So I'm just trying to show you that XRP, ADA, Doge, they're calling these things an asset. These are asset classes. They're telling you could borrow against your coins. You understand what this means? This is this is different. Okay? This is telling you that it's becoming mainstream. This is not speculative. They're telling you can go borrow 100 grand right now. This is what Coinbase is talking about. Let me get into this. All right? Let me explain this. I need y'all to understand what this is, all right? So basically, right? So now you could take XRP, ADA, baby, thank you, baby, 9483, thank you, appreciate it. So check this out now, right? So Coinbase has officially expanded its crypto-backed loaning program. They already had Bitcoin, they already had Ethereum, all right? So now you could now do XRP, ADA, Litecoin, and Doge as collateral. Okay, you could borrow up to 100 grand in USDC. Okay, that's circle. That's straight to your account. 100 grand. Okay, so basically, you could loan up to 49% of your XRP holdings, ADA holdings, LTC, Doge. So basically, let's say if you have $100,000 worth of XRP, you can get 49,000. Got it? 49%. Okay, but liquidation starts at 62%, meaning they start selling your XRP to pay that loan. The more it drops, the more it pays the loan. Okay? All right? And then guess what? Coinbase has already put out $1.9 billion worth of loans. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? Let me see. Let me see. That I don't know. That's a great question. Let me see here. Let me see. Yes, interest is charged. You don't get the cash. You pay to borrow. It's for 49 USDCs. You owe 49 back. Plus interest occurs over time. Oh yeah, they got interest on that amount. And it says the actual APR rates and charges of math explaining interest impacts over 6 months. Let me see. I'm gonna see what that is. So they definitely giving you some interest on that bad boy. Let me see this. Let's see what the rate is. Let's see if we can find out what the rate is. Because they're already loaning out Bitcoin. They're already loaning out Bitcoin, and they're already loaning out Ethereum. Oh, and it's a variable rate. It's a variable rate. It's not a fixed rate. It means it. Well, you guys know a variable rate means that it goes with the market. It's not a fixed rate. Like basically, let's say if you were getting a loan, it's at 4.9. It stays at 4.9 through the whole time. This here is variable, so it goes what the market does. Some official Coinbase documents shows the USD borrow balance is generally interest occurs about 10% annually. So basically, it's a loan for about 10%. So you imagine you have people out here, right, with rough credit. I ain't gonna say bad credit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say people with bad credit. You have people with rough credit. You're getting that 28%, that 29%, that 10% might look better to you. But yeah, that might look better to you. But just the fact, the point, even in that point, even here, the point is that XRP, ADA, Doge, and LTC, for them to get loans, for you to get loans on it, that means it has to have value. For you to get a loan on collateral, that collateral has to have value. So just to go to show you that XRP, ADA, Doge, they're becoming an LTC. They're becoming an asset of value once you take a loan on it. This is not telling you to go get a loan. This is just trying to show you that this is an asset class. You understand? This is what I'm trying to explain to you. It doesn't have anything else to do but to show you, look how XRP and Coinbase and ADA, if they were garbage, you think they're gonna give you 100 grand? This is USDC. USDC, your bank takes USDC. That's an actual US digital dollar. That's Circle. Look up Circle. They have $183 billion in reserve. Check this out. Go look up Circle. It's the number one. Circle 73,000. I'm sorry, I'm talking about Tether. Tether has 183. USDC has $73 billion in there. And they also got an IPO. Straight up. Circle. Your bank, every bank in America would take Circle. And guess what? Your bank ain't taking Tether. Your bank is not taking USDT. Your bank gonna take that USDC though. So if you had that, so let's say you had an emergency. Let's say you had an emergency. You had to borrow that money. The bank doesn't want to give you a loan. You stuck. You got nowhere to go. You get that 100 grand emergency. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you can pay it back real quick and don't have to pay that 10% for too long. But it's just another lane that if God forbid you need to get a loan, it's there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, King Creek, I didn't reach there yet though, bro. I didn't reach there yet, bro. You know me, I'm slow, steady. I'm steady. I got to get to 1.8. I'm steady, bro. I'm steady. You know how it is. I take it easy. I'm waiting to see if there's gonna be another super dip. I'm trying. I like when it. I want to see if it get back to that 5%, but I've been steady. Yeah, but yeah. My Z-Beck, and actually, Tammy Lynn sent me some on Z-Beck today. A new partnership that Z-Beck had. Let me tell you, Z-Beck is not slowing down. I tell you, they steady keep doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They steady doing their thing. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. They keep doing their things. But understand this now. Coinbase expanding these loans. This is serious, man. Do not sleep on this, because usually they're not going to be the only one. This is how it starts. Imagine you get to a point where you have Bank of America, you have Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase giving you loans against your XRP, giving you loans. And of course, it would be smart for you to take a position where you don't want to get liquidated, because you have a margin of 21%. So you probably don't want to take that 49%. You probably want to take yourself a nice little 30%. You know what I mean? Make sure that you're way down there so you don't get liquidated. So you're not getting your XRP sold or your ADA sold or your Doge sold. You know, this is huge, man. You know what I'm saying? I sold Ethereum at 180. Wow. Woo. Wow. Oof. G Mays, what's going on? That's tough, boy. That's tough selling Ethereum at $180, man. That's whew. Man, that's tough. That's very tough, man. That's whew. That's very tough, man. I feel bad for you, man. Sorry to hear that, man. That's very tough, man. Hey, nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody has a crystal ball. Now, let me tell you something. One of my homeboys, right? He showed me a text on Facebook that him and my homeboy had a conversation about Bitcoin. I think at that time Bitcoin was like $700-800, and he was telling my homeboy about Bitcoin, and then my other homeboy was like, yeah, man, it just ran up. It just came down from $4,000, $5,000 to that 800. That's no bueno. Yeah, that thing was 800 back then, and my homeboy was, and he put it up there. He kept the Facebook. They keep all he kept it, man, and that's what they said. It's crazy sometimes, these are the times that people get scared, all that FUD, all that time, and he was saying Bitcoin was no, because it just took a huge dip. It took a huge dip from 4,000 or 5,000, came down to 800, right? And then they were good. You know what I'm saying? And he showed it to me right there on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Nature for All. I know about the existence of Bitcoin since 2016. Oh, wow. But you was in 10th grade, man. You can't blame yourself, man. You was in 10th grade. You can't blame yourself. I'm talking about when somebody's telling you about you're adult and you it's different. You was in 10th grade. That's a little different. You can't be mad at that. That come on. That's high school, man. Shoot. You would have, hey, listen, if you would have bought that thing in high school, you would have been a genius. Remember, they don't even let you buy off exchanges. You gotta be over a certain age anyway. So you would have had to go that back door, that one. Pause. listen. So previously, Coinbase, right, will allow you borrow on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So listen to this. So Coinbase will allow Bitcoin and Ethereum loans collateral. Bitcoin, you could do up to $5 million. And then the Ethereum, you could do up to $1 million. Okay, so now they're unlocking these altcoins. So now you're talking about ADA, you're talking about XRP, Litecoin, and Doge. You could borrow up to $100,000. You could borrow up to 49%. Okay, now you're not the 5 billion that Bitcoin get or the $1 million like Ethereum, but 100,000. Okay, this is showing you what true assets are. Coinbase is treating XRP, ADA, Litecoin, and Doge as true assets. Now, of course, they think Bitcoin and Ethereum is a real asset. Obviously, you can see that. H-bar's not there. H-bar's not there, but I'm pretty sure, man. I'm pretty sure that H-bar will be there soon. I would think so. And let me tell you, I was wondering why ADA was getting out the mix because ADA has so much going on for it, and I was wondering why H-bar would ADA. I know Charles Hoskins, he goes super hard, but he's not. It's not there. Quant, I haven't heard anything. XLM. These are only the coins that I heard so far. These are the coins, and they specifically said XRP, ADA, LTC, and Doge. And if you notice, LTC ETF, Doge ETF, XRP ETF. ADA doesn't have an ETF, but they're talking about ADA getting an ETF, which it should have. But Charles Hoskins was barking up the boys there, man. But they're talking about ADA doing an S1 amendment. Do you guys remember all those S1 amendments that they were filing when we were talking back in September and in October? You guys remember all the filing? Sorry, even in July, because remember they had to keep filing. Remember, all those amendments kept going, and finally they pushed them through in late November. Do you guys remember? And we talked about all those amendments for 3 months that they kept filing. So ADA's in that same position right now. It would have been better for ADA to get in before January 1st because automatically it would have been like all those other 8 coins that are considered a commodity. So ADA's coming through the back door. I tell you, Charles Hoskins talks a lot, man. Am I still buying? Yes, I'm still buying. I'm just taking my time. I feel like they just said nothing's going to happen to April, right? So if the Clarity Act's not going to April, there's no liquidity coming in. I feel like, why rush it? I'm going to do my due diligence and make sure that instead of let's just say I was going to throw $10,000 at it, right? Let's just say I ain't going to throw the whole 10,000 right now. Why? They're talking about April. I'm going to take my time and see if there's a crazy dip, see some coins, buy them on the ones, buy my Chainlink, buy my Solano, buy the coins, I bought some XLM the other day at that 16 cents. It depends what the price going to, man. 26, 25 cents. ADA, I'm buying the Ondo. I'm taking my time, man. I'm taking my time and I'm buying the coins that I feel confident in. Anything that I hear some great news that I feel like it's newsworthy where they've taken another leap, then I buy it because build up my confidence to buy it. So that's what it is. I'm not in a rush. I don't feel like we're gonna run anywhere. Right now, I'm still waiting for UK to give XRP the final license. I'm still waiting to see the banks that scale, all these new tokenization that's going on. I think right now we're in a pause with the Clarity Act. I could be wrong, but I'm taking my time. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you hear news like this. Coinbase expanding crypto loans. They're talking about you guys. So gals and guys, for your people that just got in here, when I say got in here, meaning just got into crypto in the last 2 years, this is very wild. 4 years ago, this was unheard of 4 or 5 years ago. Where we at right now, where you're talking about, you actually have the Senate and Congress going on a crypto bill. Before they were anti-crypto, there's no bill. There's nothing to speak about. There was nothing to talk about. They were anti-crypto. They said it was a Ponzi scheme. It was a fad. Get it out of here. For us to be here now where this talking about you can go ahead and borrow 100 grand. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? They saying you could borrow 100 grand against your ADA, your XRP, your Litecoin, and your Doge. And then they said, guess what? You could borrow $5 million in Bitcoin, and you could borrow up to $1 million in Ethereum. And they say you could borrow up to 49%. But they start liquidating your monies once at 62%, 62.25. So basically you have a 20 to 22% margin before they start selling your XRP. All right? I'm saying just want to let you know that, all right? But the fact that Coinbase is loaning out money, you think it's going to be, it's not going to be the only exchange that's going to be doing that. Oh no. Remember, they're the largest exchange in America. They're not the largest exchange in the world. Binance is the largest. It's just like Dcryptofan. We global. Yeah, and then you hear Brian. If you guys understand, also Brad Garlinghouse said there's a 80% chance that the bill will pass in April, and Bloomberg has gone on and said it's a 90% chance that the bill will pass. The Clarity Act bill will pass. I think they're just going to do. Personally, I think it's going to call it rewards. Coinbase, don't call it yields. Don't call it this. Call it rewards. You get the yields, and that's it. That's why I think it's going to go. Tell you the truth, I don't see it going anywhere else different. But I could be wrong. But just the fact that you can borrow against these coins, and these coins, I don't have any Litecoin, but I got my ADA. Like I told you, I've been buying up ADA at that 26 cents, 27 cents. I think it's a great asset class. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I'm not giving financial advice, man. I'm just telling y'all what I'm doing because we're having a conversation. Please, none of these companies are paying me. I don't own any of these companies. I don't run for these companies. So please understand that. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm not telling you to go buy anything. All I'm doing is reporting the news, and I'm explaining what the coins do. You do with the information what you want. Understand that, please. All right, I want to really put that out there, and I know nobody's coming at me. Nobody's coming at me like that, but I just want everybody. At one point you got to do your own research, man. I only could tell you so much, but it's your money, and I truly don't have no crystal ball. I'm telling you right now, I ain't got no crystal ball. I'm sticking with the coins that I'm actually just sticking with what them big boys is doing. I'm telling you right now, that's what I'm doing. What about Ondo? Listen, BlackRock is backing Ondo. Okay? They're backing Ondo for tokenization. They just did $185 million of tokenization on treasuries that they move on XRP Ledger. And guess who's pushing that Ondo? It's called OUSG. US government short-term government treasuries. Okay? All right? And that's BlackRock backing that through its BUIDL. Okay? Yeah. That's what I think about Ondo. Yeah, that's what I think about that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know. Listen now. What do you think about WorldCoin? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know too much about WorldCoin. I don't lie to you. I know when it first came out, there was a lot of talk about it. You know what I mean? So, no, I don't know about WorldCoin. Tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie to you. Larry Fink, man, that's your boy Larry Fink. Larry Fink that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard about Morano? Especially Morano is Morano's getting a lot of attention right now because of the privacy. It's just like Zcash, and it's really getting a lot of that right now because of, I think people are just like, whoa, XRP is not decentralized. XRP is not decentralized. XRP was not meant to be not decentralized. XRP was made to work for the banks. The ledger is open, public, but XRP was made to run with banks. That's what the protocol is. You know what I'm saying? But ADA, let me tell you, man, ADA smart contracts, you got to check with that, man. Cardano, since 2017. You know what I'm saying? Max supply, 45 billion. Circulate supply, 35 billion. Remember, XRP has 59. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. Do not sleep on him. Charles Hoskin also used to work for Ethereum, co-founder. Not only worked for Ethereum, he was a co-founder with Ethereum. So when you talking about Cardano, don't sleep. I'm saying Cardano is the city. It is the money. Understand that. Instead of mining Bitcoin, Cardano's like a steak and your ADA. Okay? The bank cross-border settlement liquidity, position liquidity, plumbing, decentralized apps, academic research, blockchain. Tell you, man. Do not sleep on Cardano. And then you can talk about Litecoin. Remember, Litecoin got an ETF, so do not sleep on Litecoin. And Litecoin is a dinosaur. The fact that they're saying you could take money alone on these coins. Tell you something. Dogecoin, dinosaur. Do not sleep on Doge, dinosaur. And Doge started off as a prank, as a joke. Don't look like no joke no more, do it? It's crazy. Coin that don't do anything. The coin doesn't do anything. It's crazy. It's real crazy. Remember now, now ADA is different. ADA does smart contracts. ADA does DeFi, NFT platforms, lending protocols, does smart contracts for all that. You're saying that's it's a little different. And that does all the smart contracts that run on Cardano. It's different. All right. Let me tell you something. We're in a different world, y'all. For people who think that crypto's going somewhere, do not sleep on that. H-bar is one of those, man. So people understand H-bar tokenization and also does the smart contracts. H-bar is one of those, man. Hedera, I definitely mess with Hedera. Do not sleep on them. You know what I'm saying? They're different. There's certain coins that are different. ISO 2022. Yeah, don't sleep on don't sleep on them. You know what I'm saying? And where they're going with tokenization, they're with big corporation. They're going to be tokenization of identity, stable coins. And remember, they're the rail. They don't do the tokenization. They're the rail. And then the partnerships that they have over there, Google, IBM, Boeing. Okay. Don't sleep. Do not sleep. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. And here's the thing. You have XRP, cross-border settlements, ADA, smart contract research, okay? HBAR, enterprise, infrastructure layer, backed by big tech companies, right? That's why I mess with those coins. That's why I mess with those coins. And what do they have in common? ADA, ISO 2022. HBAR, ISO 2022. XRP, ISO 2022. 40 Shorty, what's going on? What's going on? For everybody that just tuned in, what we're talking about Coinbase giving loans. So you could borrow up to $100,000 on your XRP, your ADA, your Litecoin, and your Dogecoin. So basically, you borrow up to 49% of whatever you're holding. So if you're holding up $100,000 of ADA or XRP, Litecoin, or Doge, you can get 49,000. You got me? If you got 200,000, you can go ahead and you got 210,000, you can go ahead and get that 100,000. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. So listen, don't forget about XLM. I don't know. I didn't hear XLM. If I'm not saying XLM's not there. I haven't heard about XLM. These are the coins I've only heard about. I already know they have Bitcoin where you could borrow up to 5 million, Ethereum when you can borrow up to $1 million, meaning $1 million. And now I heard about Litecoin, Doge, XRP, and like ADA, which is Cardano. Those are the only ones that I've heard that you could borrow against. This is huge news. So once again, if you got 100,000, 10%, you could borrow a 10% yield. They charge you 10%. Now, some people with excellent credit, that's why you got to keep your credit clean. You borrow against your credit. Now, if you don't pay it, they come after you. But hey, you keep that good credit. You walk in anybody and say, I need that loan. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's excellent credit, give you a loan. Some might take your collateral, but you got that credit, you get your loan, never have to touch your XRP. But let's say you can't get a loan. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you stuck. You have another option. It's not bad to have options. Big Lou, what's going on? Appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad to have options. But just want to give y'all the true math. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love. Appreciate all the gifts, man. Appreciate all the gifts, man. Thank y'all, man. I really appreciate the gifts. Appreciate y'all acknowledging the channel and getting the algorithm going. I really appreciate that. But yeah, this is what it's all about, man. Coinbase. This is what's going. What my man said there? Y'all, I'm praying $5,000 to the first 10 people to message me. God did. What? This man said, I'm paying. Hey, let me tell you something. Y'all believe that y'all want. That man gonna steal your $5,000. Y'all believe that y'all want. Go send somebody some DM if y'all want. Y'all wallets be empty. And you gonna tell my God did. Bless y'all. Okay. Y'all better know better. Y'all already know. I already tell you I got hacked for 54,000. Y'all go get hacked for 54,000. Go learn about that. Playing them games right there. Go play them games over there if you want. You're gonna learn real quick about them games right there. Let me tell you something. You ever heard in the world when they say, when it's too good to be true, it's true? Come on now. What the hell's wrong with y'all people, man? Listen, man. You listen to him, man. Don't be on this TikTok going in people DM doing that wild stuff. Okay? Tapping on links and doing all that stuff. You're gonna find out the hard way. I'll tell you right now. This Dcryptofan. You know I'm gonna try to keep y'all safe, but use some common sense, man. Come on now. They ain't that easy. The world don't make it that easy. If it was that easy right there, you think that we all be in here? You think we all be in here trying to look for a way out? Man, come on, man. What the hell, man? Let me tell you, man. G-Maze has XRP shows signs of decoupling. Let me tell you, not yet. But Brad Garlinghouse was talking about the G Treasuries, and he was bringing up about how they move about $13.25 trillion last year, and he's saying now that the volume is picking up with the exchanges, but we're not going to the only way I see us decoupling straight up is when XRP starts being used at scale, man. That's the only way. That's the only way I see us decoupling right now until we actually start being used at scale. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're going to move as the market moves. Basically, when I say move as the market moves, the crypto market goes up to 10 trillion, we're going to get our 4.75%. So basically, if the crypto market goes to 100 grand, I'm just saying, let's say 10 trillion, we're going to get 5.5 trillion of that. I mean, 5%. Let's say 4.75% of that 10 trillion. And then that would make XRP go up to what? $8, $10. But that would be just because of the money, that liquidity that came into the market. It wouldn't be because XRP is actually moving at scale. We need XRP to be used to take that XRP out of circulation. That's what we need. We need money to be moving so we could take that money out of circulation. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? That's what the bottom line is. They need to start using that water slide. We need that water slide. We need the people at the park at that water slide. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. If y'all know what I'm talking about, check my analogy. Check out my episode 2 that I got pinned. I got a water slide analogy that I use. But that's what it is. But here's the thing. Coinbase is already lend out $1.9 billion. They're giving out 100 grand. You're not giving out money for something that has no collateral value. The point of this whole article is just to show that at these prices right now, where people are feeling defeated, feeling uninspired, feeling like maybe they made a mistake, feeling that maybe this was the wrong thing, or they want to pull out their money. I just want to go ahead and just let you know that Coinbase is letting people borrow against their coin. Broke proof. What's going on? What's going on, young man? What's going on? So I know these times right now get a little rocky, and so I'm just trying to give you the news so you can understand that. You see the gentleman that came on earlier. I don't know if y'all saw, there was somebody who came on earlier and they said that they sold their Bitcoin. I think they said at $800 or something like that. They ordered some crazy number. But these are the times when those prices drop, when things like this are what's going on. What's going on, gang? What's going on, Luda One? So these are the times. But you got to watch what's going on. Why would Coinbase be giving loans out on an asset class that wasn't going to be around tomorrow? That's borrowing against that's bad money. You're borrowing against a bad asset. Who does that? I'm pretty sure their companies have some of the smartest people, and they've done the risk value against doing the risk value to reward with doing this. You know, here's the thing. What's the worst thing? They liquidate your coins and they own your coins. Luda One, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Is it a smart loan? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it at 49%. And things that I'm not doing at 10%. I could walk in any bank and get a better loan than 10%. You talking about 10%? I got excellent credit. I ain't signed for 10%. Now, let's say I'm in the country. I can't get any monies. Now, just say I have a friend of mine, right? He got deported. He got locked up in 10 months, and they dropped him off to Jamaica. The man ain't been in Jamaica. Lived there since the man was a teen. The man's older than me. It's actually a good friend of mine. He's 58, 59, about to turn 60. The man left Jamaica when he was 15 years old. He went in for 10 months. He went to the feds, did 10 months. He was supposed to come out. But guess what happened now? Oh, things got crazy. You got a new president. That new president wasn't playing. So when he came out, they shifted. So now they was like, yo, instead of him coming out, like, yo, you got to go. Things get crazy sometimes, man. So now, imagine they done kick this man out. So that 10%, when you need that money right now, think about it. That right there, that would save your butt. If it only matters for me because I could walk in somewhere and I can get a loan for less than 10%. Like that. But let's say if I didn't, that would be a nice lifesaver. That would be a nice lifesaver. And don't have to touch your coins. And the things that you don't have to take the whole 49%. Take a smaller percentage to give yourself a bigger window. You know what I'm saying? If that would be the case. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on? Vibes on the run. What's going on, Australia? Australia's in the building. I told y'all we worldwide. We got Australia in the building. My boy from down under. What's going on? I'm in the real, and then is XRP good to invest for long term? Listen, I can't give you financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but let me tell you, I've been holding my XRP since 2019, and I'm still holding. So there goes. That's my opinion on that. I can't tell you if it's. I've been holding long term. I can't tell you the whole long term. I'm not a financial advisor. That would put me in a wild position. You can come back and sue me. I ain't trying to get sued, man. I ain't got enough to get to nobody, man. I just got enough for me and my grandchildren, man. Straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been doing. You know what I mean? I've been buying. I just recently bought some. Actually, I didn't buy XRP for a while because, like I said, I owned it at 42. 48 on one, and another one 52 on another one, another wallet. So yeah, but when it dropped down to that 170 and 115, 140, I had to get some. That price was crazy. I had to get some. I can't even gonna hold you. I had to get some. Let me see. Tahil says you can get a 2.9 loan on your Bitcoin right now as long as your loan health is above 30%. Strong. That's very strong. So basically, what Tar Heel saying basically you can get a 2.9 loan, and basically you wouldn't get liquidated as long as you could stay above 30%. Is that basically what you're saying, right? You know what I'm saying? Is that what you're saying? When I think of my polka dot, let me tell you, polka dot's hard, man. Wait, what's that? Tar Heel, he's been ignoring us. Don't want to know what. Are you still over here with this? I hope you ain't come on here with this Marcella coin, because you about to join the party with this Marcella. Matter of fact, here, man, you just joined the party, bro. You just joined the party. Let me give you the party, dog, because you've been begging for this party. There you go, man. You got the party. Party on, Hardy. Go ahead, party, brother. Go ahead, man. Man be killing me with this stuff here, man. This man with this thing here, man. Killing me, man. Every 5 seconds with this stuff here, man. I can't take that stuff there, man. That man over there talking about Marcel. Man, go sell your Marcel somewhere else, man. What the man, come on, man. You gotta relax. Come in here, Marcel, whatever the man was talking about. Metallica. What that man was saying, Metallica? I don't know what the man was saying. Oh, come on here talking about, man. Come on, man. You gotta go, well, man, you gotta go somewhere else. But what this man was saying? Come on, man. You gonna throw a block party. I didn't throw a block party for a long time, but you had to get that. I even let my man ride with the I even let my buddy ride with the fight. But man, you got come on, man. This crazy, man. Remarkable says what the Bitcoin goes down for another year does nothing. There's what if Bitcoin goes down another year and does nothing for 5 years? That'd be the first time. Bitcoin hasn't done that before. Bitcoin has never drifted for 5 years. Bitcoin has grown 30% since its exception. So I don't know. That would be something new. Because just so you're aware, Bitcoin right now is at 66,000. For people who aren't aware, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, Bitcoin was at $15,000, $16,000. Understand that. When in doubt, zoom out. You got to look at, you got to look at the charts 6 years, 7 years. If you look at the charts 6, 7 years, Bitcoin is winning. That's the fastest growing asset class as of far. So far right now. Nothing else is touching it. Just telling you. This one, and that's facts. I'm not making this up. These are facts. This is exactly why XRP is suppressed. Artie Perel says, I wonder why Coinbase is doing loans for Doge. They know nothing. They do something. Let me tell you something. Artie Paralis. Let me tell you something, man. You ain't lying. They know something about Doge because I own Doge. I own a big bag of Doge. But for Doge to get an ETF, and XLM don't have an ETF, and ADA don't have an ETF, but Doge got an ETF. Now, mind you, I got Doge. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm happy about all of it. But I'm gonna call a spade a spade. What the hell Doge got going on that we don't know about, man? It's like Doge is like to me, Doge is like a stable coin. It's not a stable coin. It's not tangible, but to me, it's like a stable meme coin. Like, how the hell does Doge get all his passes? I don't know. They know some. I'm right, Artie. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right. I'm right there with you, man. I don't know how Doge. I'm happy it is. It's working out for me, but I don't know. I can't tell you. I really don't know. I don't know. I guess the same reason why a Michael Jordan baseball card goes crazy. Same way a Garbage Pail Kid goes crazy. Same way they go crazy for a Cabbage Patch doll. I guess it's just what it is, man. The nostalgia. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it, man. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because of Elon, but I don't even hear Elon really. I don't hear Elon promote Doge like he did back in 2020, 2021. I don't really hear Elon really promoting that. Maybe I mean, you never know, but there's definitely something going on that I don't see. I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you, man. I'm just happy I hold it. I ain't gonna talk too much, man. Let me just shut up and just be happy I own Doge before somebody wakes up and be like, you know what? He's right, man. Doge is crap. You know what I'm saying? Let me chill. Let me chill before I don't shoot myself in the head. I'm over here. What the hell am I talking about? I'm keeping it to 100 with y'all. Let's go Doge. Let's go Doge. I don't care, man. Let's go, man. Whatever it is, man. When they unveil it, we'll know. We'll know what Doge utility is when they unveil it. We'll see what that is. That's very wild though. How Doge is in the mix. It's wild. Michelle, thank you so much. It's wild that Doge is in the mix and that Doge is still in the top 10. You know what I mean? So people just tune in as Dcryptofan. What all we do is talk crypto, make it easy for you to learn, no hype, no cap. If you just tuned in, we're talking about Coinbase is giving loans up to $100,000 against certain crypto coins. So if you have Bitcoin, they'll do 5 million. If you have Ethereum, they'll do 1 million. And now they just added these altcoins. So now in these altcoins, you can get up to 100,000. You can get it on Doge, Litecoin. Damn, forgot that quick. Doge, Litecoin, XRP, and ADA. Sorry, brain fart. So you can get up to 100,000. So basically, they'll loan you up to 49%. So now, if you have $100,000 worth of any of those 4 coins, they'll give you 49,000. So if you have 100,000, 49% is 49,000. But here's the thing. You know there's a but. If your XRP falls down below a certain threshold, which is 62.25, which basically is like 22% of the value, right? They start liquidating, meaning they start selling your XRP to start paying that loan. And as it drops more and more and more, they start paying it, because they're going to get their money. And they also loaning it at 10%. Okay? Just want to let you know that. That's what that is. Just want to explain exactly what's going on. And the real reason why I want to report this, it's not for y'all to go run out and get the loan. It has nothing to do with that. The real reason why I'm reporting this is to show you that the value in the coins, that they actually become an asset. The asset, you could be collateral. I'm not telling y'all to get loans. That's not what this is about. This is about showing you, ladies and gentlemen, that this asset now is becoming valuable. When they give you something that becomes a collateral, when you can take a loan of it, that means it's valuable. Okay? Like when you go take a loan against your house, a second mortgage, you know why you could take that loan against your second mortgage? Because that house is valuable. And what happens is if you don't, they put a lien on that house. They come after you for that money. You understand? So when you sell that house, they're going to get paid. And what happens is that these people incur interest on it. So this is what it is. So the reason why they'll say that they'll give you a loan against your crypto is because it has collateral, it's value. Okay? Now, I'm not telling you go get the loan. First of all, 10% is a high interest rate. That's the first thing. Your credit, if you got good credit, you can go ahead and get a better loan than that anywhere in the world. Anywhere, any bank, if you have excellent credit. Come on. That's the first thing. But on the other hand, I remember I'm a finance director. I know what bad credit looks like. 510, 520 beacon. You know you're going to be at 23%. That's facts. So it all depends. Like they say when how much money you should say, it's all relative. It's all relative. You'll say it's all relative. LY Surgic Anger said, watching people talking about crypto on TikTok versus really making money in crypto on Twitter. You're watching people on TikTok about crypto on TikTok versus really making money in crypto on Twitter. So making money on Twitch. So you're talking about they're making money on Twitter. I'm kind of confused. They're making never loan your crypto. Crypto started to have the government out of business and money laughing out loud. I don't understand what you're saying right now. Watching people talk about crypto on TikTok versus really making money in crypto on Twitter. So you're watching people on TikTok instead of watching the people that make money on Twitter. So why are you spending your time here when there's no money? Shouldn't you go back to Twitter where the money's at? I don't know. Yo, wait a second. Wait. This is killing me right now. Wait a second. Did I just read this right? Maybe I'm reading this wrong. The man said watching people talking about crypto on TikTok versus really making money in crypto on Twitter. So why is you on TikTok watching us? We ain't making no money over here. I think you need to go back to Twitter where the real money's at. I mean, just me. It makes sense to me. Don't be over here where the money ain't at, bro. This makes sense to me. Don't waste your time with hey, these people with me for 2 hours, man. Please, man. There's much more valuable stuff you could be doing with your time than be here with me and my chat. This is, just so you understand, this is the number one chat in the world. You ain't gonna talk to nobody on Twitter live. This is real time, and this is global. These are the most smartest people in the world. You lucky to be in this room. These people are the most smartest people in the world. You hear these questions they ask me? They ain't asking me no meme coins. These people are asking the greatest questions in the world. These people are educated people. You this man talking about Twitter. These people are talking about Ando. These people are talking about loans. These people are talking about, yo, what's the rate? You heard what they asked me? What's the rate? Does this sound like the normal? Does this sound like the normal? I don't want to say the name out there, but come on now. Look. Somebody's asking Zbeck. Is on Ethereum net. You hear the type of talk? This is real talk here. You think I'm gonna go to the job and somebody's gonna ask me that? You think somebody's gonna at the job is gonna say that? Come on, man. This man say that didn't even make, that was the oxymoron. That didn't even make no sense right there. Let's get back to the scheduled program, man. Y'all wildin', man. Hey, let me tell you, man. MGR, XLM, come on, XLM. That's one I call XRP. I call XRP Superman. I call XLM Batman. And you know, Jed McCabe, co-founder of XLM, was one of the architects of XRP. And he dipped on them a year later. Just want to let you know, fun fact. Just let you know. So don't sleep on XLM. XRP does cross-border payments for banks. XLM does it for small businesses. And if you notice, usually when XRP runs, XLM runs. That's how I talk like my mom. My mom said, just the other day I noticed that. My mom used to always talk to me like that when she used to tell me. And like when I used to go borrow money, like right when I had to borrow money, my mom was my bank. I used to go borrow money from my bank, man, from my mom. She'd be like, don't mess up your credit. You mess up your credit, you can't come back. And she meant that too, boy. Don't mess up your credit. Let's see. G-May said Jed McCabe was on another project too. Villa. Oh, really? Wow. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you, them boys are smart cats, man. Those cats, those weren't their first projects or their first endeavors. As far as I think a lot of them also with AOL, some to that effect. were part of the internet boom. A lot of those guys there, so these guys are not their first time. Some of them have failed in businesses and reincarnated themselves and came back very hard, man. Sometimes that's why failure is the best lesson in the world, man. It really is, man. One of my friends sent me something on Twitter yesterday. It was on YouTube, and I think everybody should watch that, man. This is gentleman, man. I gotta get it, and I want to put it up. And I don't ever feel like I'm the only one that people should listen to. There's a lot of great people in this space that really dropping knowledge, man. There's a lot of people. I don't know if y'all told you about Rual Powell. I think y'all should check out Rual Powell. I think Kathy Wood is very smart. I think she's very bright. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that I think are very bright in this space that you should check out. You know what I'm saying? Tarhan said also look at Marshall Hayner, Jed, and Richard are all working together. Wow. Marshall Hayner. Where do I know that name? Marshall Hayner. Where do I know that name? What is Marshall Hayner? Where do I know that name from? Marshall Hayner. Where do I know that from? I know that name. Where do I know that from? Yeah, I know that name. Where did Marshall Hayner? Let's see that. I know that name. Oh, found a Metallics. Okay. That's what Buddy was going crazy with over there. Man, he got on my nerve with that, boy. Okay, Metallics. Okay. U.S. crypto entrepreneur, best co-founder, CEO of MetalPay. Okay. Co-founder Metallics. He's been in crypto since the early days of Bitcoin 2013 era and has positioned himself as a bridge between traditional banking and crypto infrastructure. This cat look young as hell to be doing all that stuff right there. MetalPay, crypto payment app that lets users buy and sell crypto, send money, earn rewards. We talked about this too. Mellers has worked on digital banking rails, compliance first blockchain. Partners aim to integrate crypto and U.S. banking infrastructure, working with regulators, compliance frameworkers, making crypto usable in traditional finance. Crypto-backed loans, backend integration, XRP collateral grade assets, institutional adaptation. Hayner is part of the crypto meets banking movement. He talks rails, compliance, and integrations. Buddy look like he be doing something. Really? Okay. Y'all listen, boy. Okay. Let me tell you, man. I try to tell y'all this is the brightest chat in the world. These cats will tell you something, you're gonna learn something. Let me tell you, man. Y'all lucky to be locked in here, man. Listen, man. These are some of the smartest people, man. Y'all be in this. This is, I didn't even know that. Okay. And then it says already ISO compliant. I didn't even know that. Just look at Meta X lending and you'll see why he was going crazy. But he was going crazy, man. That boy's losing his mind over there. I was like, what the hell going on? This man was losing his mind over there, man. I got to look at the way he was losing my man. Nobody listen to me. And this man been going on this thing he been going on this rant about this thing now for like the last 2 weeks, man. Yeah, and that man be putting in bold writing. Metalex. I thought he was the creator. I said, this man, I think that was Marshall, dog. I think that was Marshall. I think that was Marshall Hayner himself. All right, so y'all trying to say I should unblock him? That's what y'all trying to say? I should unblock him? I should take him off the block party list? Is that what y'all saying? Is that what y'all trying to say, man? He was right, bro. So y'all vote me. If y'all want me to unblock him, I'll unblock him, man. Y'all just let me know, man. Hey, it's the chat, man. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know, man. If y'all want me to unblock the man, I'll unblock the man. But damn, boy, I don't know, man. That man was going aggressive, man. Listen, man. Y'all let me know, man. He was trying to put us on something. You sure? I knew the one. I'm gonna trust you now. I'm gonna trust you, man. Hey, I'm gonna trust y'all, man. I'm unblock, buddy. I'm gonna trust the chat now. Hey, I'm gonna trust the chat. I'm gonna trust y'all. Y'all vote him in. I never seen. This is the second time. This is sometime I've seen y'all revoke a block party. And usually y'all want to block everybody. I just want to let y'all know. Y'all be throwing a lot of blocks. I just want to know. That's if he, T-Boy said that's if he comes back. My apologies, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, you know I'm an old man, man. I've been having a rough week, man. Hey, listen, man. Y'all see, I was even here yesterday, man. I was having a rough week, man. Yeah, let me tell you, man. Money can't fix everything, man. Money can't fix everything. Hey, T-Boy said that's if he comes back, man. My apologies, man. You know, we having so much, sometimes we be having so much, what's it called, trollers, man. And I'm like, buddy, and then when my bad, man. My apologies, man. I'll bring Buddy back, man. My apologies. Y'all know I ain't into blocking people for no reason, but man, damn. I thought he was on it, man. You say, y'all know I ain't on that, man. Hey, chat. Y'all know I ain't on that, man. I ain't trying to throw block parties for everybody. I've been chilling off the block parties. I ain't been throwing no block party for nobody. Y'all see. You know what I'm saying? He was going hard though. He was going hard though. Don't lie. Am I the only one that felt like he was? Am I the only one that felt like he was going hard? Did anybody else feel like he was going hard? Just want to know. Is it just me? Is it just me wilding? Am I here alone? Julie, he was, right? I just want to know it's not just me, man. 50-50. T-Boy said 50-50. Oh, man. Hey, man. Oh, my Lord. Oh, man. G-Base is laughing at me, man. Luda said, nah, he was usually the ones. Oh, man. This is Dcryptofan, man. Hey, believe it or not, this is a family show. Right now, we have something we call block parties. Sometimes we do a block party. It's something that we made up that we throw a block party where we just throw a block party where block somebody that's being obnoxious or somebody that's being disrespectful. So, you know, sometimes we throw a party for the wrong person. 40 shorties, 40 shorties. Yeah, let me tell you, the chat. Hey, let me tell you, when the chat wants to be funny, let me tell you, man, when the chat wants to be funny, man, let me tell you, y'all are hilarious, boys. Lucky Vintage Black in here. Oh, there go Vintage Black. I say Lucky Vintage Black in here. And he started laughing. I said, Vintage Black, I was thinking about you. I was like, boy, Lucky in here, boy, because he would have dropped one. He would have dropped one of them one-liners. Drop some bars on you. It's not. Let me tell you, man. It's not, man. I forget. I remember the first. I remember the first person we threw a block party for, man. That was real early. He was going in, man. I forgot who it was. It was somebody who was going in. And we let him ride for a little bit, but we had to go in and give him a block party. He was very passionate. And a little late to the party. Yeah, man. I think I threw a block party was the wrong person. Vintage Black. You saying, listen, man. Buddy was talking about Metalius. Remember the buddy who keeps talking about Metalius, Medalist, METALSIUS, and keeps putting on the abbreviation Medalist. So the gentleman just came on and said, "Yo, Marsha Hayner." So we went and looked up who Marsha Hayner is. He's the co-founder and CEO of MetaPay. Final medalist. You know what I'm saying? So we looked it up, but just the way Buddy was boop, 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 and Buddy was like, he's ignoring us. I'm like, man, I ain't ignoring you. I'm trying to finish. We're talking about Coinbase. I'm saying what I'll do is I'll try to go ahead and say the subject and have a live Q&A, answer the questions. But sometimes I'll start answering the questions and I'll get lost and forget that we're here talking about Coinbase. Because some people are actually tuning in because they want to hear the news on the Coinbase, the ADA. And some people don't really want to hear the Dcryptofan stories and all that stuff. They came in for a specific reason. So I also want to answer your questions, but stick to the subject. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all, you know what I'm saying? That's all it was. And we even had a cat talking about, we had one dude came in here and says, isn't it funny watching the people that don't make money on TikTok versus the real people that make money on Twitter? I'm like, yo, bro, why you here? That didn't even make no sense. You know, it's like this, right? That remind me of like customers, right? We have customers coming to the dealership, right? And we have a saying, and please, this is a saying that we have in the car business. All buyers are liars. Listen, we have a saying in the car business. We say all buyers are liars. You know why? Because every customer saw the exact same car at the last dealership for $5,000 less, $2,000 less. If you saw the car for $5,000 less and $2,000 less, right? Why are you talking to me? I think you should go buy that car for the $5,000, $2,000 less. But you're still here talking to me. Why are you still here talking to me? If it's $5,000, $2,000 less. I already told you, this is my price. But you're still standing here talking to me. The proof is in the pudding, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Sometimes people listen, man. All I'm doing is spreading the news, man. I'm here just spreading the information. You take the information and do what it is. I just want to make sure you understand the information clearly, understand what it is, and I'm deeply invested in this. I'm invested in this thing. This thing goes down, man. Oh, Vintage Black Boy, I know you're gonna be ready, man. Hey, listen, I was like, oh, you would have been in here, bro. It would have been hilarious. Let me tell you, there were some comments that you would have loved that, man. I appreciate you listening to me, man. Thank you so much. Nah, man, listen, I try to listen and answer everybody's questions. Just that I can't let one person take up the whole chat. There's a lot of people that have questions. A lot of people that you know what I'm saying, want a lot of information. Joe Ray, how much you down? Oh man, I'm down well over 100 grand, bro. I'm down over 100 grand. Yeah, for what top is. I mean, I'm still up as far as my total portfolio, but boy, I was super up, boy. Woo, woo. On October 9th, oh, I was a super up, boy. October 9th, baby. Woo. October 10th was a different story. Yeah, I'm down a hundo. Yeah, I'm down a hundo. But I've been down way more than a hundo. I'm probably down 150, really. But I ain't. Do I look worried? I'm buying more. I've been in the space for a while, so I've seen that drop crazy. This ain't as crazy as I've seen it. I've seen us go from 3.7 trillion, $3.78 trillion in total market to 900 billion. So I've seen that. So you know what I'm saying? You ain't down if you never catch. Oh, listen, exactly. Shellman said it's exactly right. You ain't down if you ain't never cashed out. You got it. And Jim, yours, you got it. DCA. Like I tell you, this is what I try to tell y'all. This is the smartest chat in the world. You hear what these folks are saying? You hear what these folks are saying? Listen. There's not people here just talking crap. There's nobody here just talking crap, just saying obnoxious stuff. You hear what I said? But would you agree this is the time to start accumulating like crazy? You hear the questions? Accumulation. These words. These are words you need to learn. When Tar Heel's talking about, is this a great time to accumulate? He's saying basically the price is down. Is this a good time for me to buy in abundance? Accumulation says you keep buying. So when we say accumulation, that you're building up, you keep accumulating. For me, this is exactly what I'm doing, Tar Heel. And I'm not giving you advice, but me personally, I've been buying ADA. And you can ask people, you know what? And I've shown you guys what I bought. I've shared with the chat on my story exactly what I bought. So when I'm telling you that this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. But I'm doing it steady. It's not going to mess with my nightlife. It's not going to mess with my grandson's spending life, my daughter's wedding that she wants to do. It's not going to stop me from driving my $1,600 car payment. It's not going to stop me from. It's not going to stop me from living my life. You understand? But I'm be disciplined enough to put enough away. It's not going to stop me from putting my money in the S&P. It's not going to stop me from having my crib paid off and working on getting another one. Understand? You can't be throwing money at crypto like crazy and don't own a house. Ownership first. Let me say that first, folks. Ownership first. This can't be the main thing. Crypto cannot be the main thing. Let me say that again. Crypto cannot be the main thing. It's not my main thing. I'll tell you right now. It's not the engine that drives my no. Crib came first. Oh no. Crib came first. I didn't get a Benz till I was 39. I had Lexuses and Acuras. And the only reason why I got the Benz, because I was 2 years away from paying off my house. When the house is paid off, you can throw all the type of money you want on all type of investments. Listen, when the crib is paid off, you can throw all type of money invest. You lose there, who cares? You ain't losing your crib. You lose, say you lose in the stock market, still got the crypto. You lose the crypto, still got the house. Lose the house, still got the savings. Lose the savings, still got the crypto. Lose the house, still got the stock. You know what I'm saying? But house first. This, you got to be, that's what they call, you have a portfolio. You got to be, what's the word I'm looking for? You got to be, whoa, why I can't think of this word? Your portfolio has to be diverse. Damn, sorry about that, y'all. Diverse. Jesus. Sorry about that. Brain fart. You know what I'm saying? But diverse. But real people. Sorry about that. But really, you have to own a crib. For all my people here, that's one of the first things that you have to do. And I'm not trying to tell you how you live your life. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, but y'all mess with me every single day. I'm not going to tell you a way that I live, and I'm not going to sell you on something that I'm not living. I'm not going to sit here every single day and tell you I'm buying all those coins and don't tell you that I don't got my stuff together to go buy those coins. I'm not going to tell you I'm buying ADA, XRP, doing this, and I don't have money going into my stocks. I'm not going to say that. I got about $3,000, $4,000 a month going into my S&P. No lie. Then I got another $3,000, $4,000, sometimes bigger, going into this, because from October 10th, I went heavier into this. From October 10th. But here's the thing. We went from 4.29 trillion to 2.4. Oh yeah, I'm gonna load up. But once we get to 3.6 trillion, I ain't buying no more. I'm done. I don't care what they talking about. The greatest new coin known to life. I'm done. When that faucet goes off, that faucet goes off. When that faucet goes off, that faucet goes off. I'm just reporting news after that. I ain't buying nothing. I'm just reporting news. That's what it is. That's what it is. For me, and I'm not getting financial advice, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. And guess what? It could all come crashing down. I hope y'all record that too. I want to give you that. Okay? Just telling you. But in my mind, when I hear Coinbase is giving loans on XRP 100, who the hell gives out $100,000 on garbage? Are you giving out $100,000 on something that doesn't make no sense? And remember, this is not about telling you go get the 100,000. I'm just trying to tell you now, this shows you that what you're holding actually has value. There's businesses that are giving loans out on the asset that you own. That's what I'm saying. This is not about going to go get a. Listen, man. It's not, ladies and gentlemen. The whole part I'm trying to explain this. Remember, I'm not selling you on the coins. I'm not selling you on, especially on the Coinbase. I got hacked for $54,000 on Coinbase. I'm not selling you on getting loans from Coinbase. What I'm trying to say is that now we're holding something that has value. That's all it is. That's all I'm reporting. Please don't get confused what the Crypto Fan channel is about. It's this not about hype. I know sometimes we'll get excited when things get red and we see crazy prices and we'll talk about what we're buying. That's just us being excited because we're getting a big sale. But it's never for us to tell you what to go buy. This is for you to learn, learn, learn. I'm just going to translate that verbiage so you can learn. This is Dcryptofan. Well, all we do is talk crypto, make it easy for you to learn. No hype, no cap. That's it. Bottom line. I'm just sharing what I'm buying. I ain't doing no Discord, ain't doing this. I'm just being wide open. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I'm not giving you the rough parts of my portfolio. I'm talking to y'all about the best parts of my portfolio. I'm saving y'all from the headache. I ain't even talking to you about the garbage I got. And I got some garbage in my portfolio, and I ain't bringing that up to y'all. Luda, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm being very transparent because you grown people. You're going to have to make a decision on what you want to buy or what you don't buy. But I just want to educate you on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, you educate me. Now, trust me, that metal Silas, I ain't gonna forget what that is. I ain't gonna forget the Marshall Hayner, CEO. I definitely is not gonna forget that, man. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all reposting. T-Boy, thank you for reposting that. I really appreciate all y'all do. And I'm gonna look for Buddy. I even forgot what Buddy did, but I'll look and try to I'll try to unblock him and tell him my bad and send him a text and let him know my bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought I didn't know what Metalis was. I thought he was selling his own coin or something like that. So all right, so now I gotta calm down. You know what I'm saying? So I'll tighten that up. My apologies, y'all. My apologies. You know what I'm saying? I'll slow down. You know what I'm saying? But I could swear somebody said block party though, man. Did somebody say block party? I could say somebody say shoot. You know what I'm saying? Marshall Hayner. Yeah, Marshall Hayner. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. I gotta give Buddy. Buddy was trying to put us on. All right. Since y'all say he was trying to put us on, all right. He said, here we go, the long goodbye. Hey, 40 Shorty called me out. Hey, y'all be calling me out. Hey, listen, I be saying, yo, I'm about to be out of here. And the next thing I know, 45 minutes done passed. We done start talking about somebody says something that keep me going, man. Hey, y'all be calling me out, man. Hey, that's wild, ain't it? That's wild. I don't know why the hell I be doing that. Y'all say something and then I'll get into it. Let me tell you, sometimes I be looking forward to getting to talk to y'all because y'all know, man. Y'all know, man. I know my father just passed away. My cousin just passed away. It's just like, my personal life is not really the illest right now with all that grief. And sometimes when I get to talk to y'all and just talk about money, can I tell y'all, man, money don't take care of them problems, man. Money just give you the money to bury people. It give you money to pay for stuff. And then when money comes, people start fighting about the monies. All money does is pay your bills and give you access. That's all it really does, man. It doesn't. It's not gonna make your kids love you more. It's not gonna make your wife or husband love you anymore. It's not. All it does is pay the bills and give you access. You know. Now it would suck to have no money and then also have problems personally, but it's ill because you know what I'm saying. Like I told you, I lost my mom, my dad within 13 months. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mom was very close. So, you know what I'm saying? Then lose my cousin. Then I lost my brother, my youngest brother, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 2000. It's just like, pop, 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 pop. It's like one after another. It's like, da, 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 da. And then y'all know my hands, my thumb's been numb. So now they tell me it's probably carpal tunnel. Then I went to go get, man, so long, man, so much garbage, man. It's like, God damn, bro. And the things that's why I say sometimes the money, you could have the monies, man, but don't, man, love your families, do your stuff, man. Don't get too caught up in that money stuff, man. All this does, of course, everybody wants their bills paid, but take it. Just gives you access, man. So trust me, man. Appreciate all the love, man. Appreciate all the love. I was just trying to make a point that sometimes I know we get caught up in the flipping the money and all that stuff, but if you got your mom, you got your dad, you got your siblings around, and you could pay your bills, that blessing is a very, very, very serious blessing, man. These coins gonna do what they're gonna do, man. Coinbase just they giving loans. These cats is giving all type of stuff, man. We ain't going nowhere, man. And we ain't going nowhere, man. Y'all, I know that you're looking at the prices, but calm down, man. Enjoy life. Be easy, man. They're doing stuff every single day, man. I feel confident. Listen, I'm down 100, 150, and I promise you, man, I ain't really worried. I ain't really worried, man. I ain't really worried, man. Not like I was worried. Let me tell you, that first time, oh man, I had diarrhea for 3 years. I had diarrhea 3 years. For 3 years, you heard me? But after I done seen the cycle, seen everything, it's not the same. But that first time, boy, yeah, I think that first time is why I got all my gray hairs. I think that's why. Hey, that's why I think I had straight black hair, boy. But that thing went down, boy. I think that's why I got them gray hairs from, boy. I ain't gonna hold you, man. That's anyway, man. Good night, y'all, man. Have a great night, man. Be safe out there, man. And don't worry, man. Y'all gonna be all right, man. Just make sure you got the right asset class, though. You don't know we don't do too many meme coins here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That boy said just for men. Good night. Said just for I'm gonna tell y'all a story next time. My boy said just for men. Hilarious. Hey, bro. Hey, I come here. Hey, if I come in here with that just for men, y'all gonna clown on me so freaking hard. Yeah, please. Yeah, the jokes y'all got for me now, I come in for just for men. Y'all gonna be just for men when you see that. Nah, man. I'll figure it out, man. Hey, listen, man. That XRP go down. Next XRP hit that $20, $30. Let XRP hit $20, $30. Oh boy. Don't worry about it. There ain't gonna be no more grays ever again. Hey, XRP hit $20, $30. Another gray will never come out again, bro. That gray ends right there. $20, $30 XRP, that gray ends right there. I go tell boss, Jake said, I'm gonna go tell boss, Jake said, that's what's gonna happen at $20, $30. Not $750, not $100. $20, $30 will make you holla. Straight up. Yes, XRP $20, $30 is yes. It's I think you meant to say life changing. I don't mean 40 Shorty. I don't think you meant to say it's wife changing. I think you meant to say it's life changing. I don't think 40 Shorty. I know you didn't say at $20, $30 you're changing your wife. I think you meant to say XRP at $20 and $30, it's life changing, not wife changing. I'm gonna take that as a spelling error. Anyway, the black fan, she made stuff. 40 Shorty said maybe. You better not let your wife hear that, man. Let me get out of here before you get me in trouble, 40 Shorty. Hey, 40 Shorty gonna get me in trouble over here. Hey, let me get out of here before you get me in trouble, bro. You talking nobody. Hey, we love the wives in here, okay? We love all the wives in here, and then the wives love all the husbands in here. We're all about family and unity. Yes.